We're with Ryan Tagnelia. Ryan is a criminal defense attorney in San Diego. He's agreed to answer some online questions. These were posted for people looking for information related to sex crime charges, specifically, well, some sexual assault. With that said, let's go into the questions, Ryan. Well, this first one's pretty straightforward, I guess, but this is from Lisa. She said, what is considered sexual assault?
Oh, okay, Lisa. Well, that's a pretty general question. And, well, generally speaking, sexual assault crimes, that's a general term that involves either unlawful sexual intercourse based off of the age of the participants, and then usually touching of sexual organs and private parts, intimate parts of an individual against their will. So that's just the general overall gist of what a sex crime is. Either there was sexual activity which was non-consensual for whatever reason, intoxication, force, or the age of the victim, or there was some sort of touching of an intimate part that was against the person's will. Okay,
this next question was from Craig. A little note that said Craig's not my real name. Said, I'm a registered sex offender. Will I ever be able to get removed from this list?
Yeah, you can. It depends on what you were convicted of, how your plea bargain was set up, and sort of a bunch of other factors that I don't really have the time to get into right now. But even if you are a lifetime sex offender, it is possible to take it off the 290 registration list.
Okay, next question was from Andrew. This is about his work, but am I obligated to disclose my sexual related conviction to my employer if he doesn't ask for my criminal record? And then the second portion of that is, can he fire me if he finds out later?
No and yes, generally speaking. If he doesn't ask you, then you don't have to volunteer it, with certain exceptions. I mean, it depends on where the place of work is. Does the location of the work or the type of work itself, violate any of your requirements under your plea bargain? Is it too close to a school? Are there children there? Things like that. But just as a general rule, if he doesn't ask, you don't have to tell him. And California is an at-will state, so if he discovers something down the road that he doesn't like, then yeah, he can fire him.
Okay, and the last question related to this was from George. George says, I'm currently being accused of rape. It was completely consensual. No alcohol or drugs were involved. It's basically he said, she said situation. And does a guy ever have a chance in this?
Yeah, the guy does have a chance in this, but it does require a little bit of proactivity on your part. Generally speaking, in a straight up he said, she said case, the investigator is going to reach out to you to get your statements, and most likely in the hopes that you confess, that you admit it, or give him some incriminating information that's able to corroborate her story. So be expecting either a call or a detective to drop by your house, assuming they have your address, pretty soon. And as I've stated in previous videos, if that's going to happen, I highly recommend that you consult with a criminal defense attorney, and that you do so immediately. And certainly don't agree to any interviews or make any statements at all prior to speaking to an attorney.
All right, excellent. If you have any other questions, all you need to do is post them online, and Ryan's agreed to answer your questions on the bottom of the videos.
Yeah, I really enjoy answering everyone's questions, and so feel free to reach out to me at 619-577-0868. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Ryan.